Eastern. All right, let's move along here. We've got Louisiana Tech now and Missouri. A little non-conference action. Also on Thursday night, Missouri 19.5-point home favorites, 59 the total in this one. Although I believe it's moved. Yes, it has 60-60.5, which is not surprising to me because I like this game over the total. When you look at it, Missouri's offense should be pretty damn good this year. I think Missouri really could have an explosive offense. And, man, you look at their O-line against the La Tech defensive line. This reminds me of Illinois-Wyoming Part 2. If anyone watched that game Saturday, and I obviously watched it very closely, having Illinois laying the points, there was a size mismatch in the trenches in favor of Illinois. They pushed around Wyoming's defensive front, and Chase Brown ran amok. And Missouri's got that kind of size and just a pedigree edge with their O-line against Louisiana Tech's defensive line, and I think it's going to show up here in this game. Now, I believe Eli Drinkwitz is third year now as the head coach, and that's usually when you like to see teams progress and get better. And Missouri's going to be one of those teams where they're going to be a better football team, an improved football team, but you may not notice it because they're still going to end up getting cannibalized in the SEC because of just how tough it is. But they will be an improved football team, and this is their opportunity, in my opinion, right here. Kind of flex their muscles, get off to a strong start. I think Brady Cook going to be a pretty good quarterback here for Missouri. Of course, their old starter was Conor Bazelak, who's transferred to Indiana. I actually think it's an upgrade. Brady Cook played pretty well when he got the opportunity for Missouri. So that's going to be good for them. Louisiana Tech, of course, the Skip Holtz era is over for them. Of course, he had been there a very long time. So changeover at the coaching position. They bring in Sonny Cumbie as the new head coach here at Louisiana Tech. And as soon as you see that name, and co-OCs, by the way, Jake Brown, who was an assistant under Cumbie at Texas Tech, and Scott Parr, who comes from another Navarro College, another non-FBS football program. But they're going to speed it up. You just know it. As soon as you see the word Sonny Cumbie, you got to think, air raid, think up-tempo offense. That's the way it's been with Sonny Cumbie as an offensive coordinator in past places he's been. So you're going to get up-tempo offense from Louisiana Tech this year. When you look at the defense, though, coming into this year for Louisiana Tech, there are definitely some concerns there a little bit. Again, in terms of the size, the defensive line actually has 4 players back and experience. But experience and 4 starters back, again, when you're totally undersized against Missouri's offensive front, I don't know how it's going to matter. You can have all the experience and all the returning production you want on your defensive line. You're undersized. You're outmanned. You're undermanned against Missouri. So I think that defense will still get pushed around. I like Missouri to put a whip in here on Louisiana Tech too, because they're also looks like going to have a new starting quarterback at the helm. That's problematic. It could be one of those situations where Missouri keeps piling up points because Louisiana Tech's going to play fast, and Missouri plays above average pace as well. So I like the over. And I'm also going to lay the points here with Missouri in this one. I think it's a good opportunity for the Tigers to get off to a good start, feel good about themselves. Louisiana Tech kind of starting from not a huge rebuild, but there's definitely a lot of personnel departures, new coaching staff, new schemes on both sides of the football. Not an optimal situation to be able to go to Columbia, Missouri and hang tough for 4 quarters. So I think if you can still get this below 3 touchdowns, it's worth it to look toward Mizzou here in this game. What do you think, Connor?
Yeah, with Skip Holtz being gone and everything brand new, that's where I kind of pump the brakes. If he was still there, I think the points here are valuable, and I still think they are. I don't know if this moves, if this could get over 3 touchdowns. I'd take La Tech. I'd be on the other side. I want the points here. I do think Missouri does what they want. It scores the ball, but that Missouri defense was horrible last year. Both these teams' defense weren't very good. Both ranked around 115, gave up over 400-something yards a game, 34 points a game. So I think there will be points in this one. So I like the over, and I lean to the points a little bit with La Tech.
Yeah, that total keeps going up because this opened as low as 57. Now it's up to 60. I would say if you like the over, I like it. Connor Mack likes it. I bet it sooner rather than later.